Hello guys, thanks for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed. So in this video I want to say a few words about the latest update that we've made on Django AdminLTE, the premium version. The codebase has been updated to support dynamic data tables, which means you can have this server-side data table view with search filters and export basically on any model defined in your application, and you can switch between the models using this control. This is for the demonstration, but you can disable this and rearrange the UI as you want. But in this video I want to uh, prove the concept of this dynamic processing of information, and later I will fork the repository, add a new model, attach to that model this dynamic data table feature, and also I will deploy the new code base on render in with just a few clicks. So how it works, if we go to the source code, for those that have access to the source code, we can explore a little bit the code base, and I will explain the concept. um, AdminLTE Pro. So the list of the models managed here in this list is can be found in settings. If we go at the end, there is a new structure here that defines the models that needs to be managed by the dynamic data table, and we have each line manages a single model, and we need to have the full path to the model and also the definition for the form. In this case we have two models, sales and products, and we can check out in the interface how it works. We can switch here. For instance, we have the sales model. The product model has a different structure. We have only the name and description, and the sales model has other fields. Also, the feature comes with pagination, so everything is dynamic. In case you are a guest user, you are not authenticated yet, you have only the option to see the information, and also to add filters here. Let's imagine that we want to filter the sales from the USA. Once you apply the filter, only this information is shown. Okay, let's clear the filter and get back to products. We can apply the same thing to the products model to update the filters. We can see that the filters are automatically updated when we switch the model, so the dynamicity of the concept is fully integrated. And also we have here the same thing. We can suppress some columns. Okay, so the same thing is here, and once we change the model, all the information, the context information, is automatically updated. Okay, so how it works, this is the configuration part. As I said before, we have this dynamic data table. We have also a helper here that knows how to this is the hard part of the feature, because in the configuration we have only a string that point us to the model location in our code base, and also the same thing for the form. And in order to operate in a generic way, we need to get the class, the model class, from the name, and this is the code that knows how to dynamically import the module where the model belongs. And after that we are using this native feature, this native function, Python function, to import the class. For those that are super curious about the concept, all the code can be found here in tables application, where all the magic happens. So we get the active model from the session, and this helper knows how to get the definition of the class. Let me open again the file. So the active model does the following: get a default value from the settings, which is the first value from our configuration array. Let me go back to the settings. So we are here at the end. We have this list with all the models that we want to manage, to be manageable using this dynamic feature. So we take the first definition, the first key, which in this case is sales product, sales model. After that, we get the session key using this default. In case we don't have in the session the name of the model, we inject this default model. The definition is here for the get session key, and after that we build the class, the model from his name, and basically we are on this line. So we are using apps common model sales and apps common form sales form, and this function knows how to return the class instance. And having this mechanism, basically we can manage automatically the fields. We have the definition. We get the meta information from the model in order to build dynamically the filters, and also this height show feature, and like this, all other things are super generic. It's not an easy concept to be digested by a programmer, especially for beginners, but the code is written, it's stable, and if someone is curious enough to take a look, feel free to buy the product. And regarding the pricing, we have a small change in the license. We provide a super affordable price for those that for education purposes. In case anyone is curious how the code works, it's enough to make an educational purchase, but for commercial purchase you need to buy this license that comes with priority and support and also other features. Let me fork the repository right now and try to duplicate to extend the dynamic data table concept to a new model. Make it private. Okay, so right now the repository is duplicated. I don't even need to download the code in my environment. I will make all the changes here in the in GitHub. Let's go to the application, common models. I will simply duplicate this product model and put something, I don't know, let's say box model. I will do the same with informs. Okay, now I will move into No, I think it's better to force a deploy as it is with the default models, sales and products. And once we have the deployment, I will redeploy the product with the new books model, also managed by the data table, dynamic data table concept. But I will add here the line. Books, but I will comment it. I will comment the line. Okay, for render, I will change this file, render.yaml, and put here Django AdminLTE dynamic. Okay, let's go to render. For those new to render, it's a platform that able to help you with the deployment. It's super handy. You just need to click around and your product can be live if it's properly configured. Okay. Let me add this. We need the URL of the repository. We need to go here to blueprints, new blueprint instance. We need a name here, deploy blueprint, and now we can go to the dashboard, and we need to wait a bit to see the product up and running. A small mention, for the commercial license, we also provide access to the repository, and like this you can see the early development before it's officially released, and also you can contribute, of course, in case you spot a feature that is missing in the product. Now the product is compiled by render. Usually this process takes around 1 or 2 minutes, but in the end the product is up and running. The same concept of providing dynamic services will be applied to API and also to charts, because they are super used and also requested in our community. We will get back once the dynamic API and also dynamic charts are available. Let me check something, because there is we have here build.sh. I think the main migration are not yeah, we need to add this. I will add this in also in the product. So here in build, we need also to migrate the database. Let me add this also in AdminLTE, the original kit, because discover the mistake. It's not a big problem, but we need to add it here also to make migration. Okay. Now, once we've made the change on the main branch, render will redeploy the product. So we can see here new commit made on build.sh, and the product is redeployed. Sorry for this, we need to wait another minute, but in the end we should see the product up and running. The full list of features is visible here on the pricing card. So we have also React integration for this, charts, API, salary for background tasks, and also extended user profiles and media files manager. I will showcase all those features once the new deployment is finished. Okay, we can see here that our new model is compiled and linked. Now the build is successful, and we need to wait to be uploaded to production. In case anyone have issues, feel free to head up to AppSeed. We have here on services the support, and you can contact us with using this email address, and also you can jump in Discord, where we have more than 2,000 members, and usually someone to assist and respond to your questions. But and also anyone can contact us to suggest features regarding AppSeed, regarding the platform, and also specific products, because not all products are unified in terms of features. For instance, AdminLTE is the most advanced regarding the features. This dynamic data table feature it was first implemented in AdminLTE, but we will provide it in other kits. So if you are using, for instance, DataTables Django Pro, feel free to contact us, and we will provide the module. Okay, so now the product is flagged as being live. Let's take a look. Whoa, the product is live. Let's go to the DataTables. We can see here that we have the initial models, sales, and products. Let's authenticate. Okay, I'm in. If we go here, we can now add information. We can add rows to each model. Let's add a new sale. AppSeed today. Let's put today. USA, price 99 or 49, the price of AdminLTE. Okay, so if we go to the last page, we can see here the new sale that is saved on the sales module. Let's add a new item to the product. Okay, we have here let's put okay. If we save and go to the last page, we should see the new product. Okay, so everything works as expected. Let's go back to the repository. Let's go to the configuration, and let's enable the model. Here I will just uncomment the hope the paths are correct. So models books form. Okay. Now the file is saved. If we go back to render, a new build should be triggered. Okay, and we need to wait again for the deployment. In the meantime, I will double check the name of the new model and the path. So we have model books and apps. So the path needs to be correct. Apps common model box. Apps common models. Books, which is good. And if we go to the forms, we need to have books form. Cool. So this is good. Model. There's a small problem here. Yeah, we should have this update. It's not linked. The form is not linked to products. Is linked to books. I'm not so good on making videos, guys, so sorry. Please be patient. Okay, now I think it's good, and you probably guess already that render will trigger another build. Okay, but once you are familiar with the syntax, basically you need a model, you need a form for that model, which can be automatically generated using this generic structure. You have here the model that is linked to the form. You put here the fields and invoke the the constructor, and like this you have a generated form by Django. And it's super easy. Once you have all these two definitions of the model and also for the form, you need to go to the settings and add here both the model and the form. In this dynamic data table variable, and like this the rest of the flow is automatically managed by the code base. Another deploy. Okay, model books, yeah, indeed. Sales products, let's put here, and also books. Now should be okay. Django is very suitable for dynamic programming because it's a dynamic language, and you can determine at runtime a lot of new things. You can introspect your own code and make decisions. For those that are new to AppSeed, we are releasing the new version of AppSeed as an open source product, and this new code base comes with a lot of features. Code base can be found here on GitHub, and we already provided a lot of things. You can generate your own code using the CLI. You can generate a lot of project template. Right now works only for Django because it's the most advanced parser and generator we have. You can also upload recursive directories to GitHub. This is used by us. Once the new project is generated, the product is automatically uploaded to GitHub, so you can easily deploy the product using render or whatever deployment platform you are using. You can also do a lot of other things with the code base. You can inspect databases, and you can dump information. from by inspecting SQLite, MySQL, Postgres, and other well-known database systems. Other things, you can inspect also CSV files. You can print the information and also transform the information into a model, and later use the definition into your project. A lot of things will be provided in the new AppSeed, and also all the features, the generator, the dynamic data tables, and other services automatically, and automatized deployer will be also present in the product. All those things are available by downloading the product and start it in your local environment, and also to the API. You can simply you will not be forced to access AppSeed. You can interact with the API. You just generate your own API key, and from that point you can use your terminal to use the platform. Okay, but until all those features will be available, let's go back to our service, and right now we can see that the product is successfully deployed. Let's double check the data tables. We can see here now we have books. Let's take a look. Of course, there is no data. I will log in first, because you need to be authenticated in order to add information. And I put here the, I don't know, a great book, book 1. Whoa. Okay, now it works. We have the Harry Potter, let's say. Great adventure. Okay, let's go back to the product and simply change the definition of the model. I will go to apps, common models, and I will change the book. On description, I will add a new field of author. So I did this. I just added a new field. Let's see what happens. I will save the information and get back to render. Of course, a new build is triggered. Let's take a look. We should have the new field automatically visible in all related widgets and filters and other places. So here, if we want to add the filters, we have only name and description, and here we have name and description for the books model. Let's see what happens once we've made that update on the model. Let's double check if the new field is visible and usable in the dynamic data table module. Okay, the build is successful. The database is fully migrated, and we should be able soon to access the new version in the browser. So this is the previous version. I will not refresh the page. And once the product is live, new version is live, I will Open up the instance here. If we go to the data tables, we have books here. Okay, we can see here we have now the author, and we can add the new information. Okay, so the name, book 1, read book, I don't know, Bill Gates or something. So guys, thanks for watching. This is demonstration. We will add to AdminLTE other things like dynamic charts, dynamic API. Feel free to take a look. As I said before, if anyone have issues, head to AppSeed, go to the support, ask us what to tell us more about your issue, or even if you have a suggestion or a product request, don't be shy. If you go here to discounts, to the discounts page, AdminLTE will stay a while as a featured product. Go here, and also the features are super clear. The dynamic data table is flagged here as being new. Also the React integration. Tell us what you think, and in all cases we will try to help. Thanks again for watching. Adrian here from AppSeed, and as always, I wish you all a super day. Bye guys.